Okay, so guys, I think I've corrected something that I didn't know. So welcome once again, and I had put the phone in the wrong way. But guys, you're gonna forgive me. It's the very first time for me to do this. Okay, so let me move my seat. So I'm in that room. Okay. Nimeambiwa niite husband, nimekuwa confused, hata sijamuita. So I was told, madam, you have a COVID-19 and I've never been vaccinated, guys. Even my husband, up to date, I've never vaccinated. Even my husband, even our kids, like sometimes I'm that person who I ask myself why, and I think and I hesitate too much, and I always have so many questions in my mind before I do something. I don't rush to do things. I'm that kind of person. I usually have delay, and like I have to try to see how far and where it's gonna be. So nimewekwa pale kwa karum nimeambiwa niko na COVID-19. So hata sijaambia, I've not called my husband. I'm there. I'm like, okay. So I don't know what's wrong with women when you are told about something. Somebody comes break a news to you. Probably is a bad news. You always think of your kids. So my mind clicked my kids, and I was like, oh my God, what about my kids? So I forgot I have my husband too. So immediately the question that I asked my husband was like, not my husband, but the nurses was, what about my kids? And they told me, no, madam, you have to calm down. You'll be fine. Okay. Now we have got the problem. Now you'll be fine. So and the problem with the COVID-19, they usually take it serious when you have problem with your breathing. So I had no that problem, thank God. It didn't go to that far. So I was given some energy drink. I was told to sleep. I was given water, and I was told to eat food, and I was told drink a lot of water. So, and they left me, though they had to do some other tests like check on lungs, check on blood pressure, check on other things. But I stayed there for like 7 hours. Like, so I went there at around 5 p.m. and I left at the hospital at around 7 a.m. like the following day. Is it 7? No, it was 1 a.m. is when I left the hospital. So it was roughly around 7 to 8 hours. Like they were monitoring me, what is happening. So after checkups and nini, so I called my husband and I told him, guess what happened? Nimeambiwa niko na COVID, and I guess if I have it, you too have it. So my husband was like, oh, okay, so what do we do now? And that time, tuko kwa ile pressure ya our landlord. Our landlord anataka tuondoke kwa hiyo nyumba, as in he doesn't want to see us in that house. He wants us to vacate, we move, tumwachie nyumba yake. So we were in a circumstance that oh my God. So we have to move out of the house, and the house that we are building is not yet complete. So it's complete inside, but outside is not yet complete. Now let me just leave that aside. I'll give it later. So from the hospital at around 1 a.m., my husband came. He took me. We went we went home. So before we went home, the nurses told me they gave me like a painkiller. They gave me something to weigh, is it temperature, something, yeah, like kupima temperature and so on. So when it becomes worse, you call for emergency and something like that. So I left the hospital and we went home. So it was so bad, like the landlord had given us like 1 week. It was 1 week or 3-4 days somewhere there. And now at that point, being in Australia, you are not supposed to move to another house, or you mingle with other people because you are going to, you know, to make them sick. So you are supposed to stay in the house. Oh my goodness. Now we are here in a situation that I'm sick and my husband is sick. Ile iko tu ni kujipeana nguvu sasa. I wish he was here ako job. Ni kupeana nguvu sasa hapa. Sasa hapa ni ukunywa maji, ukunywe hii dawa. Okay, we lala, mi nilale, mwenye ataangalia watoto. Thank God I have my daughter. So alikuwa anaangalia watoto sana. So we were sick. We were sick. Oh my goodness, what am I laughing at? This is serious. But sometimes you have to laugh some things, because when you put some things being serious, you'll be sick, stress and pressure. And so in that situation, we have to move. Okay. So I stay in the house for like 1-2 days, and they have community health workers, so they'll come check if you are still in the house or you are still walking around and mingling, trying to make people sick. So I'm there, I'm like, oh my God. So I received a call, and somebody called me, are you Fulani? I said yes. And are you in the house? Yes. Just come out, you just wave at us. It was that serious, as in hawataki kuona ukitoka nje. The moment wakikuona umetoka nje and you are sick, you'll be fined. Utapigwa fine. So I got outside and I saw a car that was written community health services and something like that. So I just waved, and they told me, okay, we've seen you, you can just go back, and if in case of anything, you can still call us, or try reach out at the hospital. And I was like, okay. So I returned to the house and everything was okay, trying to drink water, trying to sleep, trying to take Panadol, paracetamol to be okay. So after 4 days, we have to leave the house. We have to leave the house. Now, coming to the house, this is where the problem lies. Another problem. Okay, we're in that small house, and we have to move out. So the house that we are moving is not yet complete, even though everything in the house inside it is complete, but outside everything was not well done. So we had so many questions, but we still have pressure. We have to move out. So I told my husband, you know what? Call the company that is building our house, tell them that we want to move, and because of this and this and this, I think they will understand us. Because now when we think of now trying to rent another house is a big issue and a big deal, still money, and money is a pressure too. So my husband called the company, and the company agreed. And though the first time, at first, they didn't agree, like, yes, come for the key. They were like, they had so many questions, and I don't know. Hata sijui mzee alikacheza aje hapo. Hapo, we. Ilikuwa ngori. So, I think after, was it 1 day? I think if it's not 1 day or hours, he was called by the company manager, and he was given the key. Now, he was given the key, but we were told not to move out from that house because we are sick. You know, at that situation, you have to move. You have kids and you have to move because the landlord doesn't want to see you there. So we are like, okay, so what do we do? And another thing, you can't call a helping hand, you know, a person to help you because you are sick. You don't want them to be sick, so we will have to do it on our own. And guess we are sick. And I remember I was like, tutatoboa, but nikaambia mzee, we will make it, tutatoboa. So the following day, juu tumepewa keys, tukaambiwa, the landlord came in the house. He knocked and he was like, I've given you some hours, so I want you to get out of my house. And we were like, it's okay. And we left the house. So though we were sick, you know, people were like, Kate, why didn't you get a helping hand from other people? Guys, we were so sick. We were so sick. And it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. Ni ile tu kujikakamua, but tulitoboa. This story I wanted to tell, I think last year, but I had, I was hesitating too much. I'm that person, I don't know why. I'm that person who is always observing something before I do it. So I wanted to give the story about how we moved and how sick we were. Watu wasione ni kama tulikuwa so selfish. Kwa nini ya Mungu itana? You know, when moving, you had that anxiety of moving. Actually, sisi tulikuwa tumechoka. We were so tired, we just wanted to just, you know, tutoke tuende. But so this is the first live video. I don't know if I'm doing it right or I'm doing it wrong. And usually I say to start something, it's always difficult. When you get used, you adapt and be able to do it right way. So if you've watched the video and you've seen that it has some issues, maybe you know how to do it better than I am doing right now, you can still go to my comment section, tell Kate Solly wherever you want to tell her, because, you know, guys, you are so awesome. I like your support. Thank you so much, guys. And I always appreciate you guys. And the babe has seen your message. Okay, thank you so much, and see you on the next video, guys. I don't know. I'll make another live video, but yes, I'll make another live video. So that's how we moved. It was that bad. We weren't okay. Hatukuwa poa. If tungekuwa poa, tungekuwa tumescream. I don't know, but it's okay. Kama umesikia nyumba iko na echo, we still trying to fix everything, trying to buy new what do we call, seats and wherever. Okay, guys, bye. See you on the next video.